Happy Friday morning, everybody. I woke up to see Denny Hamlin and Marcus Smith, who owns SMI, Speedway Motorsports Incorporated. Shocked the ever-living heck out of me. I'm like, whoa. And here's why. Because it's definitely like a battery, a negative and a positive. You got Denny Hamlin, who's ready to argue at the drop of a hat now. He's taking on the role of the bad guy. Then you got Marcus Smith, is a God-fearing man. His demeanor has always been incredibly nice, but I guess Denny Hamlin must have pushed his button. And I saw this when I went to bed last night. But I never thought in a million years Marcus Smith would respond, just because Marcus is so damn nice. Race car drivers get passionate. There's some underlying tones right now in NASCAR that I'm going to try to explain. I'm going to give it my best go here. But I do want to say this before I start. Last week, there was a tweet put out, maybe 2 weeks ago. There was a tweet put out by my dear friend, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Something like, repave Bristol. And I went, like an old dog, I went, because you never see my dear friend, the great, the most famous driver since Dale Sr. come alive. We witnessed Dale Jr. just say, repave Bristol. And I thought, wow, that's pretty big, because Dale Jr. is a dear friend of mine, and he just don't say things like that. So I logged that one. Dale Jr., remember, Dale Jr. said, repave Bristol. In other words, Bristol is concrete right now. Remember that. Yes, it is. It's concrete. And Dale Jr. a week or two ago said, repave Bristol. Put pavement on Bristol. So that kind of got me going, oh my. Then somebody pops up on Twitter yesterday and shows that the paving, the brand new paving at Sonoma, is not looking good. It shows that it just kind of like, in a strange way, like if a lady had makeup on, it's like somebody smeared the pavement. The pavement just got smooshed, and there was the real, whatever it is underneath it. The new pavement did not adhere to the whatever it is underneath there at Sonoma. All right, so let's get through it. We got Dale Jr. saying repave Bristol when Bristol has been concrete forever, and I'm like, oh boy, that's pretty big. Then we got Denny Hamlin coming on here saying, and this was the big one, right here, drum roll. Denny Hamlin says, look for North Wilkesboro pavement to go bad too, because Marcus Smith does a cheap job. This is what you get when you don't have a budget. I went to bed last night thinking that was pretty strong. But now listen to this. It's going to take, I can't do this in 2 minutes because there's too much going on. And I got right to the point. Now follow the bouncing ball, because I do know a little bit, but I don't know why this all started now. The drivers, especially Denny Hamlin, are getting pissed right now because Racing Alliance. Now, Racing Alliance is this group that acts as union for the drivers, okay? Racing Alliance is the owners. So Racing Alliance is Roger Penske, it's Rick Hendrick, it's Jack Roush, it's Richard Childress. You get my point. And Racing Alliance has a representative. Now, Racing Alliance, they go to NASCAR and they go, look, we want some damn TV money this year or next year in 2025. Well, behind the scenes, right here, I'm telling it to you, it's getting really ugly. It's getting really bad. Everybody on the street, everybody I know, says, man, all hell's getting ready to break loose right now. I said, really? So NASCAR is not giving the team owners what they want. And it's been going on for quite a while. So there's a little bit more to this than meets the eye. Now, you could say these are two separate situations. You could say, oh, Denny Hamlin and Marcus Smith are over here, throwing barbs at each other. And that's separate. However, Dale Jr. 2 weeks ago said, hey, you need to repave Bristol. And I'm like, okay, so I do this 2 times, right? I go, Dale Jr. says repave Bristol. I go like that. Then all of a sudden, not 2 weeks later, Denny Hamlin goes, Sonoma's messed up because they had a low budget, they didn't spend the money. Now I go, then all of a sudden, all these birds come flocking, landing all over my swimming pool. A lot of birds go, man, there's an internal warfare going on right now between NASCAR and all the team owners. I'm like, tell me more. I'm all ears. So, once again, Racing Alliance and NASCAR right now, and I done told you who Racing Alliance is. Racing Alliance is this group that's been formed, I guess maybe going on 3-4 years. And the way it works, Racing Alliance is, like I said, it's Roger Penske, it's Rick Hendrick, it's all the owners, and it's real. It's not fake. And what they do is they sometimes try to make things better for them by buying diesel fuel in bulk so they can afford diesel fuel better. So Racing Alliance, they'll go to a big fuel company and they go, hey, we got hundreds of tractor trailers that are headed out to on the West Coast. They're NASCAR trucks and trailers. We need to buy friggin' 150,000 gallons of diesel fuel. Can we get a good price? That's what Racing Alliance is. And they do get a good price. Maybe. I don't know. That's what I heard that was going to go on. Whether that happened or not, I don't know. All right, let's wrap it up. So here's what we got going on right now. We got drama in River City. I did not see this coming. You've got Dale Jr. last week going, hey, put asphalt back on Bristol. You got Denny Hamlin saying, this is what you get when you don't spend any money on a repave job at Sonoma. Definitely taking a shot at Marcus. And I go, then all of a sudden somebody tells me last week it's getting really ugly between NASCAR and Racing Alliance. And then I go, so that's 3 for Earnhardt. There is a lot of crap going on right now. I did not see this coming. Not my fault. This is the Kenny Wallace show. But it's out there for everybody to see, so I got to comment on it because everybody's on Twitter right now. Herman, what's going on? I got my ass up off the couch, came out here to my new open swimming pool. Not new, but it's open. It's cold. So anyway, all right, everybody. Remember, pay attention. I think there's going to be a press conference at Martinsville this weekend. I'd like to see how this is going to end. There's 3 storylines going on, and I told them to y'all. All right.